HopZine.com. Thanks for joining me for another video beer review. This time we've got probably one of the most anticipated UK beer releases of 2015, and probably a couple of years before that. It's been in the making for a long time, and it's a can of Magic Rock's Cannonball, a 7.4% ABV IPA. If you're watching this channel, you're from the UK, you're probably very familiar with this beer. So let's get this open into a glass. I'll let you into a secret. I've already had some. These arrived the other day. When I first tried it, it was a 1 day old can. At this point, I think it's about 5 days old, 4 or 5 days old. And they've been very good. So, beer in the glass. Very hazy, perfect orange looking beer. Slight off-white head. So let's give it a swirl and sniff. Check out the aroma. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's kind of slightly ratty and resinous, but also big grapefruit, massive grapefruit. There's a definitely evergreen pine note in there, just slightly floral. That fragrance, the fragrance of pine more than anything. Loads of zest, lime, lemon, slightly underripened pineapple. God, it's really kind of like pouncing out of the glass. It smells great. Let's dive in. Cheers. Seriously good. Seriously good stuff. Big grapefruit. That's the initial flavour that I'm getting. Bitter, slightly kind of dank pine. I think it's Simcoe that we're still using this. I think it's something like Simcoe, Amarillo, Centennial. It's quite traditional West Coast IPA, and that's exactly what it is. It's got quite a rasping bitterness. I mean, it's balanced, but it is a bitter beer. I mean, look to beers like Sculpin from Ballast Point. Maybe a Pliny to a certain degree. Definitely Swami by Pete's Port. It's so damn good. And this, to be honest, this is the best batch of Cannonball I've been had in quite a while, maybe a number of years. I mean, it's absolutely raging, is this? It's so unbelievably fresh. And I don't know if they've even had this year's quota. They probably haven't had this year's quota of, well, it's probably, I'm saying the kind of the addition of the hops is probably still quite an old one, considering how fantastic it is tasting and smelling. The back end, kind of a lingering bitterness, slight kind of menthol herbal note as well. But absolutely world class. This, for a while, for a long time, I would say, was the best permanent brewed, British brewed IPA. It's had dips, and I think there's been some other great beers that have appeared like, which I think that's an absolute stunning beer, is Life and Death by Vocation. But I think this batch is still, it's right back on where it used to be. It's tasting fantastic, it's smelling out of this world, and it is a can of Magic Rock's Cannonball IPA, 7.4% ABV, a modern British craft beer, iconic beer, stunning stuff. I'm Rob from HopZine.com, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.